Welcome to my Java video series. In this program, we'll talk about some good practices like we should keep one class in one file. So as we have done multiple classes, we wrote multiple classes in single file in our previous examples. We should actually avoid that and do one file, one class practice. So let me talk about that. So let's go through the previous project. So this is my previous inheritance program where we have provided here this is first class, second class, third class, and this is fourth class. So we have four class declarations in one single test inheritance.java file. So this is good for learning purpose because when you see all the classes in one shot, it is more readable in the beginning time, but we should actually create four different .java files to keep four different classes there. So let me copy this project and split this program into one file, one class model. So copy paste this project here, and this is another way. It's a one file, one class application. So copy paste that. Now I'm going to split this program into multiple classes. So this is my animal class. I created here a animal class. This is my parent class basically, and I'm going to cut animal from this. I'm going to remove animal from the main file and copy here. So this is my class. Look at this, I'm using here public keyword so that the class will be accessible anywhere. So this is a good idea. Now this is my class. I created here one class, it's a parent class. Now I'm going to create another class here, it's a dog, and now remove the dog from this main class, and this is the dog I'm going to keep here, and remove this. Okay, it is organized. This is second class. Now we have one more class here, that is cat. So create that and remove this all stuff and cut here. Look at this. Okay, fine, this is ready. Now this is the class where you have a main. So this is right, all correct now. Okay, fine. Now you can see here these are different classes. Close all. These are four different classes available in four different .java files. Okay, four classes, four files. And look at this, when you have a class animal, its file name is animal.java. Remember, it's case sensitive. When it is starting from capital A, its name should be starting from the capital A. So it's a case sensitive naming, so you have to follow as it is. And look at this, where this project is available. Check the directory here, go to the properties and check this d work one file one class application. Okay, let me go to that directory. This is ed drive. We are working on the work directory, and one file one class is my project, and this is the src folder. Inside this you will see all the source files. So these are the classes we have created here. So all these are the java files created from the NetBeans. So in fact you can modify these files through any other text editor. So suppose I'm using here notepad++ and I can edit this file here also. It will reflect to the common program, common project, so that's not the problem. So keep it here. Now try to run this. So I'm going to run this. So look at this, when you run this program, NetBeans will compile everything for you and run it properly. So look at this, these are the method calls you can see. So these three methods we have called for the dog, and these three we called for the cat, and that's why you can see here these three and another three, right? So this is how you can see. So when you create a program in different files, one file one class, while running, JVM will load all the classes properly, and JVM is responsible to integrate and assemble all the pieces. That's not our duty, don't worry. So in fact In the previous program, when you have provided all the classes in one file, after compilation there will be multiple dot class files created. So dot class files will be always created separately for each class, each class declaration. Suppose you have declared three classes, so there will be different three dot class files created behind the scene, and JVM will uh, load all the classes properly in a modular pattern and run and integrate everything for your program. So here we are using this class, we are using here test inheritance, and this class is a separate class, and I'm able to use the separate class here. So here also the cat is a different class, and I'm able to call the cat class here. In fact, when you see the cat, you can import the animal which is available in different Java file. So this is all possible here, so nothing to do here, so it is fine. And in fact now go to this source. This is your project work. So after compilation you have got here dot class files. Look at this, these are the four different dot class files created by the NetBeans. So when it is NetBeans is internally compiling your program before running, so it has created here multiple dot class files for multiple class declaration. In fact, come to the previous program when we provided everything in one class. So look at this, this is my previous program. Here we have got a single test inheritance, and we declared multiple classes in single file. Look at this, we have declared four classes, 1 2 3, and this is 4. We declared four classes in one file. But when you see here the compilation folder, it's a build folder. Here you will see the dot class files which is generated after compilation. So these dot class files are all separate. These dot class files are separately available in the form of dot class. So no matter how many classes you declared in one file, but dot class file will be always separate. So even in the inheritance application, in the first application from the inheritance, we provided multiple classes in one file, but after compilation they are separated in different dot class file. Okay, now come back to the recent one. So this is the recent one, and here we have got the multiple dot class file same, and in fact there is no problem in the output. The same way you can see the output here, everything is integrated by the system itself. In fact, I can compile these programs here. It is automatically compiled by the NetBeans, but I can compile here manually. So how to compile this class manually? So let me take this program, just a moment. So let me take all these classes. These are the classes I'm going to copy. Suppose I'm going to copy these classes in my desktop. So this is my desktop. Here I kept all the files. Now I'm talking about this second part, compile multiple Java files using single command. So I can compile all these files through a single command. So for that I copied my source programs here. This is my src directory, this is my folder src, and I kept this in desktop. Now go to the command prompt and go to the desktop, cd desktop. You must understand the location of desktop. This is the desktop, it is always with the C user Vikram, and this is inside the user. You will see the desktop here, and now we have one src folder here. I recently we placed here. Look at this, this is my src folder, and now I'm going to dir list all the contents from the src. This is one file, second file, third, and this is 4. Right, I'm going to compile all these files java c star.java. You can compile all these files in one shot. Look at this, yes, done. Everything is compiled here. Now open this folder. Look at this, what is generated after compilation. You can see here these are the dot class files generated internally. These are the four different dot class files generated for these four different Java files. So these are the Java files. After compilation we have got here dot class files. Now you can run this. So you have to run from the main. So how to run that? Space, this is your test inheritance, no need to write here dot class, and you can check the output. Look at this, the same output as you seen from the NetBeans. So you can run the program from the command line process also. So this is, I think, enough for the current discussion. Thank you very much for watching. In next video we'll talk about some more examples in the object oriented series. Thank you very much.